Good morning, McNaughton. How are you?
Good morning, good morning. I was up 9 o'clock for a bit of Blood Bowl tuition with somebody that was late as usual. I wonder who that was.
I don't know. It was only 15 minutes late, apparently, which is quite good for him. Yeah, there is that. Right, this morning we're going to be playing a game. It is the REBBL Round 7 match. Myself playing against McNaughton. So I'm playing as Dark Elves, 1730, and we're playing High Elves, which are 1360. But you're missing a couple of players, is that right, Mark?
Yeah, I believe it's 2 players that I'm missing at the moment. Now, yeah, 2 down, so 1,500.
So you're 1,500, okay. So you've got 260 to play with. We'll find out in a minute what you're going to take. And that's Norton's team. 3 players with guard, a strength 5 elf. That's an abomination, needs to be burnt with fire. A couple of catchers, one with mighty blow, one with annoying skills, and a bludgeoning tackling blitzer. So it's pretty nice start. If you can just add a couple of 100 star player points, as someone famously once said, that'd be quite a nice team.
Yeah, I wonder who said that.
Yeah, my team looks a lot more rounded. We've got 4 bludgeoning blitzers, all with additional skills. 2 block tackle witch elves, and a couple of block guard linemen. So we've got the same amount of guard. Just mine has additional skills, but you've got a strength 5, only got a strength 4. So I think strength envy will happen on my team. Right, let's get it on. And we'll find out what inducements he's going to take. So I'm not going to put any money in because I think that'd just be bad.
Yeah. So, as I was speaking to Andy beforehand, my inducements, I wasn't unsure. A lot of it was depending on the season. I'm probably a loss behind Andy, so if I was to lose another game, it's unlikely I would have a chance at playoffs. So it was more of, would I take an Apothecary and a Wizard, or perhaps Eldril, depending if I want to go for the win and such. I have eventually decided on the Wizard, and I'm going to drop 20k in for a bribe.
Okay.
So my reasoning behind that is your Witch Elves and Runners are all armor 7. So I do have some tackle. If I manage to get them to the ground, I'd like an opportunity to take them off the pitch.
Okay. I'm sorry to take a reroll if you're going to do that, but okay. Fine. Let's put the same game sound back on again. There we go. A couple of things in chat. Good morning, Asian guy. Good morning, Braxios. Sounds like Zunk music. Braxios, do you like the song? I'm looking to just tweak it up a little bit, but it's all right. Morning, Sarah. And then finally, Fanfox, congratulations. That'll mean something to Fanfox. Fame. So you've rolled a 3 and you got +6. I've rolled a 6 and I've +9, so that'll be +1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So Dark Elves are more famous.
AndyDavo was more famous.
You're welcome. Did it work out all right, Fanfox? I went and had a look at the game result last night because I was pretty sure that you said you were playing soon, and I went and had a quick look, and I smiled to myself when I saw the result. Sarah's torn on who to support. I think that's probably because she doesn't like elves and she doesn't know taboo for. Good morning, Killjoy. Killjoy, did you get the red carpet? We laid it out for you this morning. Because you are one of the most important players. See that I'm saying this while talking to McNaughton on stream. See that, Killjoy? Just for you, yeah? Oh dear. Right. Anyway, back to the game. Back to the game.
I was just going to say, Killjoy definitely one of the most important players and people to you. That's why you have one of your Dark Elves named after. Oh wait, you don't.
Killjoy's been named after about 1 billion elves. It doesn't. Not being named after one player won't suddenly make him unimportant. I know your game. Right.
This is also the first time we've ever played, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. here.
So no pressure.
Pressure, it's fine. And we don't get the block I want.
Now you can
There
tell
we go.
folks is very nervous due to that prolonged silence of how do I think so.
No, I was just thinking about the turn. Just thinking about the turn. Nice one.
There is, of course, no stadium enhancement at this pitch. Had we played at Mines, there would have been.
Yeah. What? Have you got one already?
Yeah, I've got the anti-rock. I think it's the Sandwich Stadium. Yeah. I'm not going to say it because the second I say it, you know what will happen as a result. But I've had very little things to spend my money on as of lately.
Poor you.
And of course, seeing that there is the surf on the loner, something that I knew that he couldn't resist.
Yeah. I'm gonna go there. She'll be there. She'll be there. Right. Okay. So I'm just thinking about where everyone finishes. How much do I want to actually step forward? Okay. So let's start over here.
No reroll on that?
No. Would have liked to have re-rolled it, but ultimately can't.
No.
It would just be greedy and ill-advised.
Yeah. All good things, though. I've never known you to give up greed.
Fuck me, the passing on this game sometimes.
Does it want you to go the other way around?
It wanted me to go through tackle. I was like, no, that's just not happening. Oh, a break.
Yep.
KO. Okay, so McNaughton's down to 11 at 10. Useless. Nope. Robbo not getting to throw the ball there for his vanity pass. Disappointing, Robbo.
Right.
Good morning, Toronto. Good morning, Veggie. I turned the sound up because it gone so quiet. Sorry, Braxius. This is what happens when you're playing against the person who's in the channel. I can't say a lot about, I'm going to do this and that and this. But we'll talk about other stuff. Fan Fox's my movement 8 diving tackle elf was knocked out twice on turn 3. How did he get knocked out twice? Do you apothecary the knockout first time? Or do you have a quick score? Okay. Okay, let's see what else happens this turn. There was a quick score and not by me. Oh really? So did you 2-1 grind him then, Fan Fox? I didn't actually remember the score. Yeah. I guess quicker scores with vampires is all right because you want to play the game on defense. Sometimes, Blackburn. Sometimes. Okay, so.
Morning, Metal. Pleasure to see you as ever.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do here? I already know what I'm going to do. I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to get around this. So. Throw, hand off, fuck off over there. That's a block, that's the blitz. Should be able to knock them over anyway. Because you get to go there, you're blitzing, you're coming there. You'll be over there, you'll be tagged out. Works for me. Only downside if we roll a 1 early in the combo. Right. Oddly enough, this is ball carrying stuff then. Oh, you fucking arsehole. Oh, you fucking arse. You fucking arse. Right, that's a complete strategy change. Fuck's sake.
Phil Metal mentioning there that Andy was indeed on the REBBL podcast last night, where it was actually just a 2-hour-long advert for Andy's YouTube channel. Speaking of which.
Fucking arsehole.
So perhaps whilst Andy's taking his turn, I'll do a bit of reading of chat. That Asian guy originally says, I'm a bit torn on who to support, fellow Welsh teammate, English boy, or McNugget, because it's someone playing against English. That Asian guy, I think that's an extremely easy decision for you. Anybody but Davo is the method I tend to use.
Huh.
I'm saying we maybe only mentioned it 10 times in 2 hours. Maybe mentioned what, Mel? The AndyDavo YouTube channel. Who else here?
Oh, I don't want to put that there.
That Asian guy. The thing is, though, if he doesn't lose, he won't learn. So, I mean, would you prefer somebody that can't learn from a defeat, or Andy that will, you know what I mean, unfortunately probably cost you the win? Gruff. Yep, Andy does indeed have a YouTube channel. I'm amazed that you asked. Andy, of course, taking a long time to think this out. He is very worried of all the mistakes that he may make here and what it will do for his reputation if he was to lose this game. CG Blackline, I can honestly speak as my new flatmate that Zunk would want you all to support me as well. Mainly because Andy's at the top of the table and he needs me to win. And Gerber is here as well. Hello, Gerber.
Hello, Gerber. Oh, knocked out. That one on the first move,
The pickup,
really screwed me. I don't know if I can be that greedy. Probably not. So, a compromise between defense and offense. My original plan was to the Witch Elf in the middle would have run diagonally off to the 14-yard line, but unfortunately, Knobhead failed to pick the ball up 2 turns in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, McNaughton does have a big guy in a high elf team. It is cheating, but sometimes you need that unfair advantage to level the playing field. Toronto would like to see a video where you explain how to make a one-turn touchdown with movement 7. Toronto, for you, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to make one of those, and we'll do one of those in the next 48 hours, just for you. Mark, do you want to help me with that? Considering you, we did one not that long ago.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly.
I need a piece of paper. I've got a billion pieces of paper. There we go. Right. What was that you chose to do? A 4+ dodge in?
No, a leap.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. Yeah.
Did you forget he had leap?
Maybe. It'll be fine.
You keep telling yourself.
Oh, no, it will be fine. It always is fine. It's just varying degrees of fine. How we will define fine. Right. All the turns in REBBL are 4 minutes, right?
Pretty sure, yeah. We'll find out now. It's 4 or 3.
Hello, Coldy.
4, yeah.
You're really spoiling us with these everyday Blood Bowl streams. I know. Right. On there. That. So what do I want to knock over? Because I don't. So I don't need the blitz over here, because you're already free. And pick it up, hand it off, fuck off with it. So what do I not like the most on his team, and who do I want to score with? Well, 25 star player point Elf probably needs some assistance. Oh, can we actually get you round? No. Would be happy with scoring 23 point Elf?
Yeah, Tyranno, 4 minutes does seem a bit too much time. However, there is certain turns, obviously, that some players do need the full 4 minutes for. And, you know, in those turns, actually seeing how complicated the turn needs to be and everything like that, giving them the 4 minutes is definitely a good idea. That way that you can actually see some spectacular plays, whether it's chain pushes, surfs, how to get out of it. And most coaches don't actually take anywhere near the 4 minutes if they don't need to.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got pass, so I could pass there. No, you're making it. Okay, right. Strength 5 Elf down.
3 armor breaks, 3 KOs.
Yeah, disappointed with the KOs, to be honest. Could be more. For God's sake.
Don't worry, there won't be a tripwire or nothing there.
Ha, that's the problem. That's the problem, isn't it? So we've got to make a decision. Do I score or not? And there's everyone's answer. Yeah, the correct answer is no. I know there's a lightning bolt available, which he could take, and then he got the guard elf to go fetch it. But it's a long way for him to throw it. He could throw it. It is viable. I mean, it could scatter into this square here, worst possible square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only a 3-up throw into a 3-up catch for the thrower. It is viable. We're probably okay. Astrotor says, so much doubles on these elves, outrageous. I know, Astrotor, but don't they make it more fun? It's nice we managed to score a point on Pedro Jack. Pedro important to us. Hmm.
We'll go there and not base you.
You do whatever you think's best, Flower.
Because I've got a feeling I know what would happen if I was to base you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I may have actually noticed it, to be fair, myself.
Oh dear. Well, I think I know the stream though.
Yeah.
We'll see how you react to dwarves with diving tackle or sidestep. Astrotor, what do you mean? Yeah, that does feel like, by the way, Merlin Pig. Merlin Pig, that's an ace name, by the way. That does feel like someone's greased the ball. Burner. Honestly, you had one job. Good morning, Ali. Are you well? Oh god, I'm not going to get that one. The person that's just followed, please put your hand up if you're real.
Frustford.
It was me. What do you mean, Apodiopsis? It was you.
Apodiopsis was the one that followed.
But he's already... What?
He's Polyopsis. Andy is not bright enough to follow these conversations. Just remember, basic language. Keep it simple.
Wow. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could get there. You can go there. You can go there. So you're free to be whatever.
So the reason I didn't base the ball carrier is that no matter where I based him, I would get surfed and he would score as a result. I didn't fancy letting him do that.
Almost 7, actually.
Now have a Spartacus moment going on in chat over who's Frustford. Another. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, another armor break, another KO.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking 2 babes would have been a better shout here.
I didn't want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, Ali, this is our G-Man Week 7 game. Yeah, really. That's what always happens. You take the babes, you get nothing but injuries. Nice score.
And there we go. Let's see what happens to 4 KOs.
Oh.
Half back.
You catch up.
Fine. Half back.
Yeah. Not the half I wanted, though.
No, I suppose not. There we go. That'll do. How many games of the Rebel season? It is indeed 13, says Cos. And hello, Cos. Good morning. I really enjoyed the Rebel podcast. If you guys haven't heard of Rebel, don't know where you've been, or if you've not seen the Rebel podcast, Full Metal Cos will probably just drop a link to it shortly in the chat, so we can listen to that. It is quite entertaining. You've got Kale Juice, you've got Harinzor, you've got Full Metal Cos, and you've also got myself in yesterday's issue. It was very good. It's not like you've been here for 20 minutes. Well, that's actually quite fortunate, because if you had, and I'd ignored you, that would have been really bad, wouldn't it? One of the most important, iconic people of our time. Fanfox says, why is the sidestep advanced 1 square on our left? That's because, yes, you could get a quick snap, but the sidestep can get you into all sorts of bother. If you don't know what you're doing and don't know how to handle it, then it can get you into lots of bother. So he's there as a bait. Kale juice isn't a bloody thing. Stop trying to make it a thing. I'm not trying to make kale juice a thing. Right? I didn't call myself kale juice when I was 11.
Look, it's KG Snooze.
Andy literally trying to explain his strategies to opponent. Well, you lot asked, right? I'm just saying, you guys asked, and no one's here. So, leaves me in a bit of a bind, doesn't it? Anyone want to ask what the strategy is for the whole game? Maybe? No? Good? Right, well... Honestly. Deadly Nightshade get a reroll. Fantastic. Oh. And he's only gone and caught it. Asian Guy says it's assumed to win, always, by as big a margin as possible.
Loner catching is not too much fun.
CJ Blackburn thinks McNaughton's rubbish, and I'm just trying to bait you. Well, you may think that, Blackburn. I've got to play against the guy for the next hour, so not saying a word. All right?
Blackburn, you're not too far off. Right. There.
So here comes the guard dive. So we've nominated the person we want to get surfed. Oh, disappointing. Mind where you stand. Oh dear. So that guy, that elf, the next couple of skills that I'd quite like to put on him, fend and diving tackle, and would be quite nice additions. So block, dodge, sidestep, and fend are all quite nice skills together, because if that player was not an elf, maybe it was a black orc, then we could sidestep here, and then next turn when he hits it, that actually locks that player in completely in position, and you can then sidestep into this square, meaning that you've got a way of surfing players. So block, dodge, sidestep, fend, if you don't get knocked over, is very powerful for generating up surfs. So you'll see this team generate or develop players like that if they don't roll doubles. Shadowing, it's the wrong player for shadowing, I think. Sidestep is really good unless you're powered. Yeah. Thank you for the follows there by Sarin RNC and Night Terror. And someone has just knocked on my front door and my missus is asleep. So, Manon, do you mind just when you finished your turn, pause it, please?
Oh, yep, sure. Andy, of course, away to get his morning pizza. You know he likes to get several of them in a day. Metal, if you actually... Oh, so lazy. Everybody, Full Metal Cause, head admin of REBBL, laziest man you'll find. Okay, look, there is a link to episode 59 of the REBBL Alliance podcast. There is, of course, 58 beforehand. The back catalogue, if I remember correctly, Metal, is also linked through that link as well. Or there is links to the back catalogue if you want to listen to the 58 previous episodes. All are extremely high quality. No problem, Mel. Gruff, exactly. Don't forget to subscribe and like on iTunes. Oh, I'm back.
And I'm back. Thank you very much. That was the most surreal experience. So went downstairs, opened the front door, and there was a woman. She was like, "Oh, I've got a parcel for you." Parcels? Everyone likes parcels. Free parcels that no one even expects. I look round and then I look on the floor, and there's a massive pile of kitchen roll. What? Sorry, we've had kitchen roll expressly delivered. Like, we couldn't possibly cope without kitchen roll. Okay. Bearing in mind, I live in the middle of a town. There's an Asda and a Tesco a mile away, and they sell lots of kitchen roll. So quite why we've suddenly got a massive industrial box of kitchen roll. What's kitchen? It's like toilet roll, but thicker and more for kitchens.
Yeah. Andy, you're perhaps having a home birth you're not aware of and might need them for something.
Maybe.
Right, I've taken my turn, so I'm happy to unpause when you're ready.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
There you go.
Thanks ever so much.
Assator says that I sound like a person who got at least hundreds of generations of Scottish blood. Yeah, I'm amazingly Scottish, and it's amazing how few people actually realise that. Normally the accent does give it away, but you never know. I know Andy thought I was French or Canadian at some point for a while when we first spoke.
Well, you could have been. Yeah, punch through there.
We may have thought that was your morning pizza being delivered, but foolishly you've probably ate it already.
Huh.
That Asian guy, that's extremely racist, and have none of it. Zunk is not here to protect you all. No.
It needs to go.
Gerber says, how is McNugget Canadian? He doesn't sound like Synergy at all. That is true.
That's combining memes. Well done.
I'm from the west coast of Canada, and Synergy is from the right coast, the east coast, that's all. Assator doesn't like the sound of morning pizza. Oh, Assator, there's nothing better than being out on a night out, getting yourself a pizza, coming home, eating half of it whilst you're quite drunk, and then having the other half cold in the morning. Okay, Stoke Sarah, enjoy your ride. Hope it doesn't get too wet.
Whoa, what?
I would basically do what Zunk would have said. Sarah says she'll be back in a bit. I've got to go out on my scooter for a bit. Hopefully it stays dry. So she can go out and enjoy a ride and not get too wet. Don't know what else you could think that meant.
Okay, wow. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do the pressure ball. Yeah, alright.
AndyDavo going to the Chaos Dwarf School of Base, Base, Base.
See what happens.
Astro, yes, that is indeed a Strength 5 elf. Just Andy got a bit too big for his boots with his Strength 4, so thought we'd do a bit better. Of course, trying to leverage his numbers advantage here. Filthy dicer that he is.
Absolutely. There we go. Deal with that. Okay. So we did have a choice.
You talked to chat for a bit, was I think this through.
I will. So I had a choice. I could have had the Witch Elf come around for 1 dice on the ball, but because you've always got, when you hit the ball, you've got to think 3 things. 1, can I hit the ball? 2, where's the ball going to go? 3, can I get the ball back? Can I get the ball and then can I make it safe? It's strike, recovery, safety. Strike, recovery, safety. And so strike, yep, that was available. Recovery, probably unlikely. Therefore, safety, almost certainly not. So it wasn't probably a good idea, and it put the Witch Elf at risk of being punched in the face. So decided to not go for the ball this turn, and decided instead to take my 2-player advantage, wedge everyone in, take the blocks that were on offer, and see if we could start putting some control into the pitch. So that's why. Before was Frenzy. Well, yeah. Chaos Dwarfs do indeed have schools. RK, they absolutely do have schools. They're little tiny schools, just for little tiny jobs. Yeah. It's basic training. Oh yeah. I said morning wood. So, well, anyway, Sarah, you go and enjoy your scooter ride. It's raining where I am, so it's absolutely drenched. So, yeah. Now, McNaughton's got an interesting problem to solve, which is that he isn't really not going to get anyone through scoring range, and he's got 5 players that are all based, none of which have dodge. So there's no really easy 2-dice block, or if there is, it doesn't achieve anything. So the 2 players he can blitz easily are the Blodge and the Blodge blitzers, but he's got to put an assist in, and then does it achieve anything? Don't think so. Chaos Dwarf schools teach them to enslave goblins. I always think of a bit like I don't know if you've seen Harry Potter, where they've got those hobgoblins. I think they just come pre-slaved. I think they probably do. Can't make the most of artillery. What are you talking about, Tally? Are you talking about Total War artillery? Because what is the best artillery piece in Total War? I don't know. Question. McNugget concerned about putting a player on the edge there. I can see it. It's like, come and stand in front of the sidestep guy. You know you want to do that. Total War
really
hell cannon.
Sam is going through it. Right.
And by the way, the Witch Elf could have been there to stop that, but the Witch Elf is deliberately there to go, but look, here is an entrance you can walk through. Oh my word. Top 10 worst fireballs. I think we've just found in at number 5. In at number 5, 0 for 4.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Absolutely, Fanfox. The chat feels like there might be a potato. I don't think he's going to potato. Okay, right, well, to me, he's going to want to hand it off to the thrower and throw it, so we need to go and put some pressure on the ball. We need to blitz
Yeah,
over.
it's not the best fireball, I have to admit.
We need to blitz over the receiver, and we need to base the shit out of that thrower. Okay, so that's our objectives this turn.
The problem was, I had been based up that heavily that I couldn't actually go forward and secure the ball.
Yep.
So I was never actually able to go forward unless I was able to clear a few of the Dark Elves off in the middle. That was the logic behind the fireball, was if I got even one or two of them down, I could have put a hole through the middle and secured the ball there. Unfortunately, that didn't work.
Disappointing. So I was choosing to hit with the block player because I want to use the blodge players for basing stuff, because I could have hit that way, and it would have been nice to send the tackle player down to chase after the ball, but oh well. Such is life. Oh, piss off. Oh, come on. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so you're going to have to stand up. The guard actually needs to go there so he doesn't use that guard to leverage through here. It's 1. It's 2. That's the 3+. And that strength 4 guy will be enough to be threatening. This is not a very good turn because he didn't get the knockdowns and stuff I wanted. But, oh well. It might be okay. So he can dodge away and be annoying, which is annoying. In hindsight, maybe putting the tackle player there would have been better. But I didn't know the rest of this turn was going to play out like this. And you had to do the blitz first. Yeah.
Oh, what's up there? I just heard your Angie apart.
Your go. Your go.
Yeah.
So again, we've managed to base. He's got 3 players in base contact there, no dodge. Base contact, no dodge. All these base contact, no dodge. And the point of this is that I know he's got 3 rerolls and 3 turns left, but in fact, he's got nobody in base contact without dodge because the tackle is cancelling that dodge out there. So any move he wants to make, any move, is dice rolls instantly. So he's opening his turn with dice roll. Okay, that pretty much went as well as it could have gone. Oh, you guys still talking about the hell cannons? They do seem very strong. Like, far too strong. CJ Blackmore would like to know where the dodge is on the High Elves. Norton decided to not bother. He's playing Agility 4 no dodge. It's an interesting idea. Not one I was personally a fan of, but, you know, everyone plays Elves differently.
Let's be honest. Did I have much choice in the fact that they all decided to roll doubles or stat?
Hang on, I'm hearing in my head, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no.
I get there exactly. Poor McNugget rolling good level ups. Sack.
Elf down. Right, let's put a bit of threat on the... Oops. So we've got guard and guard. So we're going to knock that over, and we're going to put the sidestep against the ball. I'm going to tag the crap out of it. Could take that out, tag that out, and go there. I think guard there, sidestep there, tag that out is better. It's fine. That's annoying, actually. Need him to fall over. Ah. That was about the perfect result. He was properly in the way, and now he is not in the way. Get there and there. So you're going to try and leap to there and 3+ out, aren't you? That's what you're going to do. Or you're going to 3+ to there, but you don't want to do that. So let's not let him 3+ out. We'll make that dodge. So then he's got to do a blitz there. So bearing in mind the guy has got sidestep. Bear that in mind. Yeah, he's got sidestep. He's got leap. So we're shutting down everywhere he could possibly leap to. Do that. Because if he blitzes, he can't throw the ball. So he won't blitz. I think that's a given that he won't blitz. And I'm going to bring this witch elf back here. And bringing the witch elf back here controls all this space, because he can't possibly run past me.
So, you've left me with lots of options.
Have I?
No. All the options in the world.
It doesn't feel like I've left me with many options, if I'm honest. Yeah. Oh, Tyranno. So, this is for you, really, actually. I've got a question for you. Now, we are currently second in Champ Ladder with Chorfs, as in overall completely second, which will qualify the Chorfs in Champ Ladder. We're also currently qualified as top Norse. So, we have a decision to make. We need to play some more games. I'm probably going to play a couple more Chorf games over the next day or two. After that, however, we could do something else, and that could be play some more Norse. Because if we win a few more Chorf games, we win another 3 or 4 Chorf games overall, back to back, we're actually done. Can't be caught. Thought you might like some more Norse. Because I'd like to play some more Norse. Just waiting for some fails. This is the problem with your team. It relies on lots and lots and lots of dice. Yeah, just dice rolls. So you've got lots of 2s, 3s and 4s to make.
Yeah.
None of which I've got inbuilt reroll.
No. And that's the problem with not having the basics.
Yes.
But then I have lots of cards. So it is very much a team in development. In that sense that maybe once it gets the basics, it could be quite good. Right, we need a push.
So that was a 3-up.
Well, it was a 50-50. Oh, better than that. I only needed a push, a power, a defender, stumble.
Yeah, so you needed 4 results. 4 results in 6 was what you needed, i.e. a 3-up.
Yeah.
So that was so he's made a 2 dice block with block. That's fine. Without block. So that's a 1 in 9. We've had a 1 in 3 potential failure so far this turn. So individually, not unlikely to, more likely to work than not. But trying to stack up that he's got to roll 4 or 5 of them in a turn.
It's the how much do I want to score here? And I do kind of want to. Yeah. See, I was going to have to make the dodge either way, but at least getting the removal. Right. You want to score here. You score.
So that was a 2-up, no dodge.
No, Andy. Start to sound salty, okay? Done them off. Oh well. It was just going to be the dodge out with the throw. Presume you saw. Oh, he's got his headset off. This must be the concentration face, everybody. Andy with his headset off, clutching to it with dear life, trying to do the Matrix math in his head.
Oh no, sorry, it wasn't that. It was that I'd got Mrs. has just woken up and she's not feeling very well. Go there, you go there.
Ah, that rare armor break into stun, not KO. You're going to have to be the Well,
guy.
it appears so. I think that's the first armor break Andy's made that hasn't actually made a KO. Taken 5 so far to his 1. No mighty blow, but that happens. Armor 8 sometimes. I would prefer that it stopped, but yeah, I think this is Haringzord's revenge for G-Man last season and Clan this season. AndyDavo craftily pushing his blitzer into scoring range.
No, I need
for
to
a receive.
I need to make
you need to make the pass.
To make the pass, but he's now able to make the pass. So I've got 3 up, 2 up, double go for it, or I've got 3 up, 2 up, no re-roll. So I think it's better doing it this way. Hang on.
You better make this.
Apparently not.
No, I actually thought you would have done it the sidestepper there and tried to dodge the lineman so that you couldn't be resurfed if it didn't work.
I think you'll be doing well to surf him.
That will be my only aim, just so you know.
Yeah, greasy ball today. We've had a couple of chances, but oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Tally says, would you ever consider wrestle on an Ulf? Everyone starts with block. Me personally, no, not really. The point of having block on the werewolves is that they are strength 4. They're like towers. They're blocks. They're things that need to chunk through stuff. So the point of having wrestle generally is to punch, to make a hole somewhere. Well, they don't need it because they can punch their way through something. They don't need to wrestle something to the floor. And you generally put mighty blow on them, sometimes piling on as well.
Value here.
Morning, Cass. The chores were looking good yesterday. Thank you very much. And break tackling guard, yeah, good skills. Haven't played them today. Bucket Bong, why am I not at work? Basically to amuse the sort of 80 or so of you guys that are here. Because why not?
Mm-hmm.
One catches back.
Heel rolls have been horrible. Right.
Decided to leave the thrower on the field, on the bench. This is the problem with this team. The thrower is the 12th player. And who the hell do you put on the line off the players I've got? You don't want to put anyone on the line. Super Duper Noob says if you're trying to amuse us, you're failing. Noob, just for you, mate. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Book of Facts. It's Noob's actually...
No.
It is Noob's favourite book. And I won't have it that you don't enjoy it, Noob. Should we have a quick look at some facts?
Noob, you're getting timed out for this.
Oh, dear. I can't see a good one in here, actually. No, there's not a good one in here, actually. It's bizarre. Here we go. This is alright. 8 out of 10 vegetarians in the UK actually end up eating meat. So basically what that book tells me there is that if there's any type of people that you might want to convert from what they're doing now to something else, that is possible. Maybe we could apply that to some other demographic. The Strength 5 elf didn't come back, unfortunately, but he got the catcher back. Noob has to go back to work. Nothing to do with the Book of Facts. He just needs to go back to work. McNaughton, this is the most passive set of nonsense I've seen you play for ages.
I mean, it's easy for you to sit there and say when I've been playing with 9 players for the most of the game.
Passive. Ah, dear. So just laughing at Baz. Wowzers. Okay, so
Ali's just glad I'm not in his OCC division anymore.
oh,
Before, when I was in his division, there was like 4 Chorf teams and a Dwarf team. And Ali is Wood Elves.
doesn't sound like fun.
Nah. So now I'm in an OCC division with one other Chorf team, a couple of High Elf, Dark Elf, Wood Elf, Underworld, Ogres, Undead teams. It's not a KO. That is a result.
And we need to ponder where we're going to put the rest of the players. So, guard in those 2 squares. That's going to get punched. That's fine. The strength 4 elf could go there. You could put a wrestle in there. I think there's probably a bad square actually. So let's go there. With a strength 4 elf, if he went there, that really does put that player under immense pressure. You get to go there. You go there. You there. And now we throw the block. Yes, if this was a knockdown, it is fantastic. And a break as well. It's a very helpful armor break.
What are they?
You there now. There we go. That's all right. So McNaughton's 1 guard's out, 1 guard's stunned, so he's got 1 left, which is that one there. So he's got
lack
1.
of players is seriously starting to notice.
Well, you have 4 players down this turn effectively because of the 2 stuns. So yes. Yeah. And then you've got 1 trapped, which is another 1 down. So you've only got those 3 there. You've got 6 players. So it'll feel like you're quite hemmed in.
Yeah.
Dodge saving him a bit there. So even with a double go for it, the best he can stand is there. Or the best he can stand is there. That's going to make the rest of this play very interesting. Okay, possibly. The true elf player will be as glad of as many as elves as that. Possibly. Not sure how I dig myself out of the way out of this. I'm not sure how you dig yourself out of this. Being down an elf sucks. Yeah, it does, yeah. So now there is a new demographic
Problem is,
of
I just
people
get
here.
more and more hemmed in here because I don't have the players to spread out or break through.
Yeah.
That it's just the net is closing in as it was.
Yes, this is what Ornan did in the World Cup semi-final. He put pressure on and then waited, and something eventually went crack.
Yeah.
So, now, question for the stream. We've confirmed that next season's races, or we've considered that a different set of people thought that next season's races might be High Elves and Lizard Men. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Can we have a yes for High Elves or a yes no for High Elves? Just give me your votes so we know whether or not this is a good thing. We're going to ask 3 different sets of streams, so hopefully you all get to have a say. So a yes or a no, please, for High Elves. Will it be my both first skill lizards? No, I'm going to do them properly. I don't know what that is, RK. RK's made some sort of like wizard. It looks like a river.
Or a man holding his arms up, shrugging, like most people would see it as.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, okay. Oh dear. Oh, big catch.
Yeah. Just a bit, eh? Come on.
Holy moly, this just got interesting.
You know what? Even if I could have re-rolled it, it was a 1 as first roll in the armor as well. Oh.
So, block. Do the blitz. Stand someone there. Stand someone there and there. No, just there, isn't it? You stand there. Block into you. Yeah, I need someone there. That's the first action. But I need someone to cancel your assist out. Okay. I don't think we can get everybody. I don't think we can surf people and get the blitz, because I can't get into that square. I think you're okay here, in terms of I don't think I can surf a load of players at the same time as take the ball off you.
Yeah. I think there's possibly 2 on the go.
No, it's none.
Have you blocked the... There's the ball going.
It's not a good square for the ball. You stand there. Right. You can go and fetch it. That makes it a 3. Which means you can run off. Can you score? Yes. Could score this turn.
So it's somebody better get some guard in there.
Yep. Let's see what happens. Picks it up. Alright, we'll throw it. She's caught it. So we'll take the touchdown.
Yep.
There we go. Andy ignoring his audience again and denying us Camry. You guys didn't ask for Camry. I asked for High Elves. Oddly enough, the interest for it's back. Oh, Strength 5 Elves back now.
Oh, eventually.
Oh, that's disappointing. We asked a bunch of different. I've asked a bunch of different streams to see what they think. 25, 18, lagging around a bit. 25, 24. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So no one's got 10. We haven't caused any casualties this game. Very disappointing. Just roll a d24. Well, Dio, what I'm working through is I'm working through all of the races, ultimately. Lizard Men I didn't do a very good job of last season, so I'm doing them again. And High Elves.
What's the first skill you take? What's the first skill you take on Lizard Men, Andy? Is it block or mighty blow?
Do you know, I really want to do another mighty blow because I'm fucking convinced that works. But I'm gonna do a block one. We haven't had a blitz yet. Can we have a blitz, please?
Oh, perfect. Come on.
That's not a blitz.
I think you've had a re-roll every kickoff and now a perfect day. That should be okay. So, Coley says what we are starting roster for High Elves. 2 blitzes, 1 catcher, lineman down to 11 and 3 rerolls. With the objective of scoring touchdowns on the 2 blitzers straight away to get them to blodge. The catcher is just there to have random linemen pick the ball up, throw it to him, and generate star player points in that respect. If I have to score with a catcher, okay, fine. And I'll probably put dodge on it first. In ladder, I'd totally go with 2 positionals and 2 rerolls. Well, yeah, I'm going to go with that. You're lucky because you were about to get pinned to the sideline. I was going for the mighty blow for chaos. Yeah. That's why it had to be with the mighty blow guy.
Yeah. I want the 3 rerolls, so I want to farm star player points from throwing the ball. Yeah. Think pro elves, are there any real 3 reroll start bells? Oh no. Oh no, sire. This is the difference. I don't want to throw the ball with the thrower. That's just a complete waste of the thrower. I want to throw the ball with a lineman to get them all to first skill. So let's see what McNaughton does with the rest of this turn. Very interested to see what he does with the rest of this turn because he's got no reroll, but he's very concerned about those 2 players against the sideline, I would imagine. Of course, catcher. Yeah, the catcher's there to help level people up. The catcher's not actually there to score. The catcher is there. He's my oh shit button if I have to go score because he's movement 8, and most people aren't as quick as the catcher. But he's not there to go score specifically. He's there to be a threat. Yeah, he does. But the catcher would be better off. I'd be better off with 2 blodging blitzers straight away.
Hmm. Hmm.
Right. First things first, go and put some pressure on the ball. That means that is not staying there next turn. So either McNaughton scores, or he fucks up and I get to have a go at the ball. Both are fine. We just need to pick. He needs to pick one. The next thing is surf that catcher. So you do that by knocking here and then pushing out. So I need a guard in there. I need a guard there. Another way of doing this is to blitz from this square, but that's just not possible. Not unless I want to roll a 3. I could do a 3 up, couldn't I? Could do a 3 up. Nah, punch that in the face. Much more fun. Right. Wrestle, go and stand in front of that guard. Double tag that guard out. Tag out the loner because we need to be able to blitz through. It's a shame. Need you out of the way. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's actually good enough to get there. So you could go there. You can go there. That's fine. You go there and stay still. Ah! Dickhead, you didn't need to go there. Misplay. Misplay! Ah! Because of that guard. He could have been double surfed, yes. But we had to get someone round the back, so I didn't think that was a good idea. So he's got 2 dice there if he wants it. Got 2 dice there, so he can then... Ooh.
Not what I wanted to see at that point.
No.
Especially considering everything else that I wanted to do. Can you actually change everything else I wanted to do?
I suspect it does. Where's the ball going? Ah, okay. Little leapy, dirty elf.
Yes.
One, two. So Monot's now out of rerolls, so that what we need to do now is just make him roll lots of dice. Oh, you dirtbag.
So the thoughts were there. Hand the ball off to the guy that was in kick, and then it was leap the thrower out and the catcher out and do the 3+ throw. But having to burn the reroll on freeing up the strength 5, I just thought, well, go strength 5, we trust. Well, Baz, I'm not actually down living with Zonk at the moment. I'm still in Scotland. I move down on Thursday next week. But I'll make sure I get my order in for Zonk.
This is going to land in a tackle zone. Almost certainly going to land in a tackle zone. Where do I want this to go? So it's going to land there. It can go there or there. Both of which are shit. I guess there? Wowee. I'll leave them there. Okay. Having used the reroll. Yeah. You want to do something? Oh, eat something. Yeah, that'd be lovely. I think we're going to have to be done at that. Unless we go there. Unless we go there. Or there. They're alike. Now, I think we're done at that.
Again, I'll go,
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see whether that was worth staying still for. I'm not sure. Disappointed we didn't get the knockdown there, but it was two 50-50 rolls. We had 25% chance of staying up, just under.
yeah.
So it wasn't a given. This is the strength of the strength 5 elf. It is just annoying to have to deal with. But, oh well. Now, how are you going to dig your way out of this? I'd left, unfortunately, annoyingly this turn.
Unfortunately, is a question.
I'd left 2 players untagged, so he's got 2 players he can move around, and I couldn't tag them all out because I needed so much resource to deal with a strength 5 elf. Stream says, are we going to do a champ ladder game? I might do a champ ladder game later, another one. I might do one. What time's the World Cup? Is it 4 o'clock UK time? I can't stream till 4. Mrs. will shoot me, I think. In fact, actually, there won't be a champ ladder match because we've got a medical appointment to go to this afternoon. What I will do is I will do an analysis video afterwards. So if you guys want to see that, you will be able to. Thumbs up for no champs. Why, Mike? Oh, that's naughty.
Not gonna lie, it's gonna get a bit more naughty. You didn't like it happening, yeah. Full potato mode engaged. Pretty much.
You're not considering go for it, are you?
Yeah. Ah, the KO.
I didn't do that one. That's all you're doing. Yeah. Okay, you need to go there. You need to go there. So that's where the ball's going to end up, hopefully. Trying to do this actually in the wrong order, so to speak, because I didn't want to make I don't want to make the dodge first. So now it's this. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Nice. Fuck's sake.
We have an emote for that, people.
Fuck's sake. That's annoying. Well, that's annoying.
You did say you wanted to recycle one.
Oh well.
Yeah. Mike, I've had that emoji set up since the start of the stream. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Straight back.
Ouch.
Yep.
That won't have an intercept on it, which means you'll be able to walk it forward. And 124. Point of no follow there was so you don't block your own route through. To move this out of the way.
It will be interesting to see the armor breaks and stuff after this game.
Tag that out. There's no way that's got an intercept on it. Try harder.
It is everyone's favourite Canadian, Cynical. How are you doing this evening?
I am surprised he's Canadian.
Yeah. Must be that Quebec, French Canadian accent.
One, two, three. All right, you can go there. Stay put. Other than a skull, yeah, that's fine. As it knocks him over, I'm fine with that. Because you don't have to use tackle Villy. And it means that they are useful.
No, there you go.
Yeah, okay. Turn 15 for me, I think? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were in scoring range anyway. I want to try and score with either the Blitzer or the Witch Elf. So it was just about making sure we brought players round. So you can now go there and I'll throw the ball to him. That should be everybody. Yeah. Throw from there. Extra star player point always helps. Well, GG.
Good game, good game.
I think I'm just going to run it in. I think it's worth risking anything other than just running it in. Oh, Cynical, glad you enjoyed it. I'm just going to run it in. I'm not going to throw it.
Cool. There you go.
So, there we go. In.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. It's a good game. I think the armor breaks helped me massively there, but giving me a 2-player head start hugely helped.
Yeah. With the mass guard that we both have, I think, yeah. Hang on a lot.
Yeah. Oh, my MVP. My MVP's good. Your MVP, you okay with the thrower or not?
I would have preferred it on the lineman with guard, but so the stats: 11 armor breaks to 3.
1, 2, 3,
Did
4,
throw
5, 6, 7,
20
8,
blocks
9,
more.
10, 11, 12,
But
13,
6 KOs, 1 cast, 2 KO.
So I knocked you over 32 times. Off those 32 times, we got 11 armor breaks. So your armor held 2/3 of the time, which against armor 8 is slightly behind curve. Of those 11 armor breaks, we got 7 removals, which is slightly ahead of curve, because you'd normally get 44% removals. So the distribution curve's a little bit out. It was when we did break your armor, we took you out, but we didn't break your armor as much as we could have done. And that's assuming that every single time I hit you with a stumbled or a pow, you did fall over. I think that's probably a reasonable assumption because you've only got 1 player with dodge.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, if you look at the block dice, Yours are pretty much on average. So if you look at the skulls and both downs, slightly less pulse, but you have more block. But if you look at mines, if you were looking at the block dice alone, you would probably think, oh, probably went quite well. High number of pulse, high number of fender stumble compared to skull and both down. I just think it shows probably looking at the dice can tell you some information, but it doesn't show in reflection to the game itself. But no complaints. Just small margins really that decided it either way, and you know what I mean. It was a good game, very enjoyable.
Yeah, it was. It was. I didn't want to have to recycle the witch elf. Not yet.
What did you roll on money?
Enough
60.
to buy another one. So yeah, we'll buy another witch elf. So let's see who's the next sub.
McNugget. I killed her. I want credit.